This is Ian with Build Brothers. Going to go ahead and do a quick digital inspection here at 5010 Ensign Street in San Diego. We've got a 8-panel solar system installed here, and general overall consensus is that it is professionally installed and properly installed. I would guesstimate that this system has been up here for about 6 years, maybe 6 or 7 years. The conduit is properly secured to the roof as it should be. I believe the code calls for every 10 feet, and that looks good. These are little sections of unistrut that have been used as conduit supports along this roof. Basically, the conduit needs to be supported above the shingles to allow for debris and water to run underneath them. These two clips were in place. I moved them so we could get a look at what's at the underside of these panels. These are LG brand monocrystalline, and so they are a high-end, high-efficiency panel, 275 watts per panel, times 8 panels, just over a 2 kilowatt system, or about a big enough system for roughly a $70 or $80 SDG&E bill. We've got a junction box here that appears to be in good shape. The rubber gasket appears to be properly installed, and no indication that that junction box has any water in it. N-phase M250 microinverters. They are still one of the leading brands for microinverters. And there's the label for the panel. We've got model number and wattage rating there. The standoffs look to be professionally installed and properly waterproofed. The only thing hokey that I kind of see on this is this unistrut used for the racking system. Even back then and nowadays, there are anodized aluminum racking systems that are specific to solar that we use. Grounding is in place and properly installed, so everything looks good there. Let me set this panel back down. I will go ahead and get those clips back on and re-secured after I turn the video off. Same thing over here. Wire management underneath the panels looks really good. We've got the jurisdictions required for a while, these rooftop switches, and unfortunately this will be the first thing that fails on this system. These things tend to get moisture in them and corrode, and so the jurisdictions stopped requiring them. And so when we troubleshoot a system that is down, this is the first thing we're going to check, and then we're going to eliminate that switch. We're going to wire nut those wires together and cap off this junction box and do away with that rooftop disconnect. If you were ever going to do maintenance on this system, you would turn it off before you got up here to the roof, and so it seems a bit redundant to have a rooftop disconnect. I'm going to work my way down to the electrical panel now and show you what's going on down there. The roof appears to be in good condition. I can see some areas that have been patched and repaired professionally, and all the flashings look really good on this home. Let's keep working quickly. Just want to keep it one video. There was a little bit of unused cable coax on the roof that came off. We got our ground rod, that looks good. And looks like somebody put my electrical panel back together. Two that are unlabeled. That one's solar, and should have a solar disconnect sticker there. And this one is a designated outlet for the solar monitoring device. This is called the Envoy, and unfortunately only had a 2-year warranty. This one still appears to be in great condition. It turned right on. It communicates to the roof through the designated outlet here, and this is a Wi-Fi booster, so it will need to be connected to the home's new Wi-Fi for the new owner. And then you'll need to call Enphase with this serial number and do a change of ownership. There's going to be like a $300 one-time fee to change the ownership of the system to the new homeowner and access the online monitoring portal. We really like the end phase monitoring. It works really good. You can see the production of each panel. I didn't bring a voltmeter, but all indications are the system's working properly. It is very, very cloudy out here. If we look at this electrical panel, we see that little box, then another box, and then there should be a triangle. And that makes an arrow pointing to the right. We really want to see that arrow point to the left. That's our easiest way to monitor the solar system, is that if that arrow is pointing left, the solar system is producing more electricity than what the house is using. But with such a small system up there and so many clouds out, the refrigerator or a couple little vampires in the house could be using everything that the solar is producing. So all indications are this system is properly installed and working properly. And if any of those microinverters are bad on the roof, well, then they're covered under warranty for, I believe, a full 25 years. End-phase warranty still is awesome. What else? This system is going to be undersized for most homeowners' usage. I would guess with a ADU and a home this size, probably need at least double the amount of panels on this roof.